Just for the sake of changing.
Is your lighting okay? It's like brick white. Is that okay? Well, is your lighting right? We're live. Hey guys, welcome to Skin School Sunday. You're watching from my website. You're watching the show. I'm going to talk about a lot of things. The most important thing, welcome to my Facebook Live. We're doing 2 lives today. We're doing one on my website, which you can ask me questions, interactive, and one right now on Instagram. So if you want to ask me questions on Instagram, I am reading, just make them short. And if you're watching on my website, please ask questions. As you can see, it's Cinco de Mayo. I have a thing, or at least I did a couple summers ago, for tassel dresses, and Cinco de Mayo is one of my favorite holidays. So we're going to talk about food in honor of Cinco de Mayo and how to have a healthy Cinco de Mayo versus some of my former Cinco de Mayos filled with cheese and lots of cheese and chips. I'm going to give you some ideas for recipes for Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to talk with you about aging and about nutrition and how that affects not only your health, but also your skin. Your skin is your barometer for your health. So feel free to ask me skincare questions. What would you put on a rug burn? I would put Cell Forte serum. Someone just asked me that. Diva Wrangler. I put Cell Forte serum on anything because why? It was invented for wound healing. So in the 60s, human stem cell conditioned media, which is all of the exosomes and growth factors. This is how it's harvested in this flask. What happened was it was created from the stem cell, which is the superhero of our bodies, to go in and basically heal wounds in the 60s is when it was discovered. Basically, the byproduct of the stem cell, when it's in this, the stem cells will stick to the bottom and they will drink and excrete and duplicate. The magic isn't so much that stem cell, because you know what? In the Cell Forte serum, stem cell would never even survive in a bottle, and it certainly wouldn't penetrate your face. The real magic are the thousands of patented exosomes and growth factors that we have in our Cell Forte serum, which was studied and created for wound healing in the 60s. We have a patented blend where there are thousands, over 10,000. So you're getting all of that rejuvenation, the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, the brightness to your skin tone, the hydration, basically everything to make you look younger. Exosomes communicate to your cells to do things to make you look younger. Because when you were younger, you had an abundance of them. They start to decline around 25. So feel free to type in your name, ask any skincare questions. If you do ask a question, make sure it's short so I have time to read it because it's going fast. So if it's longer than a sentence, I'm not going to get to all of that while I'm talking to you. So make sure it's nice and short. So we're going to do a trend, right? Are you ready for this Sunday? This is a hot trend right now on TikTok. It's my favorite non-sexy products that are effective, that work. And I just went in my bathroom and grabbed them because lo and behold, they kind of are definitely non-sexy, not that expensive, and they literally are my favorite because they work. So I have been an esthetician for 30 years. I've learned a lot about skin and how it reacts to certain ingredients. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite in my bathroom. All right, so here's one of my newest edition's favorites. It's called Hair Food. I got it on Amazon and I did a lot of research because there are a lot of expensive products, and I'm not going to say the names, but hair products that have silicones, dimethicone, and things that coat your hair that don't really treat it. I was looking for something to help when I was going to do a flat iron or blow dry. So something for heat. What's going to work best with heat? Something from nature, beautiful oils. So this is called, I think this was like $9, Hair Food. And the expensive ones don't even have this abundance of beautiful oils. And I gotta say, it smells kind of like a tropical vacation, kind of coconut. So anyway, it's lovely. There are coconut oils. So this is beautiful. So this is my non-sexy product that I love. It's called Hair Food Heat Protection Blend. You can get it on Amazon. And then my other favorite, and you can tell because the label's kind of like this from like getting out of the shower, and you can see I've been using it. This is like an old standby. This is Neutrogena body oil. I have so many expensive body oils in my bathroom. This is my go-to. Neutrogena, I think this is like, I don't know, $30. Sesame oil, it's so lightweight. The moment I get out of the shower, I apply it. So it's lovely. Never skip that. Put some on my calves right now. And the other non-sexy trend that I love, that products that work, this is old school. I literally grab this out of my shower. Ta-da! It's wet. This one's my favorite. It's Dr. Bronner's, and it's peppermint. My gosh, this is lovely to wake up to. So this is what I use, not for shampoo, but just in the shower for my cleanser, and it's huge. So this is like very old school. You can also get this on Amazon. And last but not least, you know, when you're over 40 and you have gray hair coming in and you just can't get it fixed like immediately when you see it start to peek out, but you just don't want to see it, this is what I go to. This is L'Oreal, and this just sprays the root. I like that there's just a little tip right here so you can get right to the root. So this is great in between when I get my hair colored. So this is L'Oreal Magic Root Cover Up, and it is magic. So those are my 4 non-sexy items that work, that are cost effective, that are in my bathroom, just so you know. All right, so let's talk about, today I want to talk about lots of things. I want you to be interactive with me. I want you to actually ask me questions about skincare. Now, as you know, I am going to talk about nutrition today and how that affects not only the way you feel, right? One of the reasons I am an esthetician is because I love to make women and men feel good, feel good when I'm giving them a facial, right? There's an energy component. But my favorite part of the facial is having them get up and look in the mirror when I'm done with them and see the smile on their face. And I say, touch your skin, and it's so soft. And they leave so happy, right? So feeling good also makes you look younger. So if you're depressed, if things are not going well and you're really stressed, that does contribute to aging. So feeling good also makes you look younger. I've always said the best facelift is this. It's a smile. Look, it just lifted everything. If you're happy, you're automatically going to radiate health and youthfulness, right? Kids are just happy, you know? You see old grumpy people, they just look older. I want you to feel good. So feeling good means proper nutrition, exercising, and doing your best to combat stress, whatever that may be. All right, Nancy, I see some questions. Thanks, guys. The ones who are on my website right now where you can just watch and shop, you can ask me questions. I see obvious questions. Best things to do to protect summer or skin in the summer. You know, those big floppy hats are pretty cool. So start there. I also love a good SPF. Suntegrity specializes in just SPFs. It's called Suntegrity. It's female owned. She's in Vegas. It's very hot. And it's all titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, not chemical. Beautiful tints as well, all shades. So you've got to wear sunglasses because you want to protect this area, right? This is where your skin is most thin. So the bigger the sunglasses, the better in the summer. The big floppy hat, the big sunglasses, because you want to protect the eye area. What do you want to protect from? Those UV lights, UVA, UVB, photoaging. And I have something else I'm adding to the mix to protect from UV. Are you ready? Where's my drum roll? I have a producer here. It's my husband. Can I have a drum roll? He did a drum roll. He did kind of a drum roll. Thank you, Robbie. All right, so here's the drum roll. That was a drum roll. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you what is clinically proven to help prevent photoaging, which is what you need to put under your sunscreen. Remember, I just talked about stem cell conditioned media? There are studies that show that this is preventative of photoaging. It's filled with antioxidants and it helps with the cytokines to ward off inflammation. What is sunburn? Inflammation. I have a client who, when I first launched the Cell Forte serum, remember this is filled with a lot of it. When I first launched the Cell Forte serum, she went to Hawaii. Lucky thing. She was in Hawaii. She put this on her face because she was obsessed with it. And she also put a sunscreen on her body and her face, right? But this was on her face, not her body. She said, Angela, my face didn't burn. My face didn't even get any damage or any burn. It was weird. My body was completely burned. My face was absolutely perfect. Her name is Susie. That is her testimonial to me about this. I'm like, wow, interesting. So I did a little more research and I found out that it's the stem cell conditioned media. It helps to calm inflammation with all of the growth factors. Remember, invented for wound healing. What is the sun? What is that condition? It's going to cause inflammation to your skin. It basically will burn or hurt your skin. So applying your favorite Cell Forte serum not only contributes to healthy aging, reducing fine lines and wrinkles and sun damage already, but it's going to help prevent sun damage. So very important. And I know you've heard this about vitamin C before because it's filled with antioxidants. They say use vitamin C in the day to help your sunscreen work better. Same with Cell Forte serum. Absolutely use this. And also, you don't need a vitamin C. You don't need a retinol. You just need Cell Forte serum, which does a better job than those two could ever dream of doing to your skin without ever sensitizing the barrier. So please remember this Cell Forte serum, clinically made at our CGMP certified lab, shipped frozen to remain stable, the stem cell conditioned media, and formulated to be stable in this jar. All of my products are housed in Black Maron glass. Why? Because yeah, it's cool, it looks chic, but it's also because I'm thinking of the product, right? I'm obsessed with formulations, skincare. The best way to keep this stable longer is to house it in Black Maron glass, which is what we've done. All right, we've got Holly Kaplan joining. Thank you for joining, Holly. I know Holly knows this. Can we show a before and after? Holly Kaplan actually was in my study. She was one of my before and afters. And actually, I think her before and after is fabulous. I think she might have been. There she is. Sorry to embarrass you, Holly. But if you're on my website right now, you see a woman with a before and after. That's Holly. Holly, you're on Instagram, so you're not seeing this. But if you were to go to my website right now, you would see your face. Unbelievable. She used this. Holly was, I believe it's either 4 weeks or 6 weeks. I think I wanted it back so quickly, these before and afters, it was 4 weeks. So in 4 weeks, oh no, I'm sorry, it was 6 weeks. I was patient. In 6 weeks, using it morning and night, you can see the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. You can see the laxicity. It's unbelievable. This stimulates collagen synthesis and brightens the skin, reduces hyperpigmentation, fine lines, but just makes your face feel firmer and more hydrated. So we're talking about the Cell Forte serum. All right, so I am reading. She's from LA. She loves the Cell Forte serum. It's the best product I've ever used. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie is on my website right now. That means the world because I feel it. I mean, I've known this for 8 months, and finally we were able to launch it. I've been using it for 8 months. I was using this little jar that was given to me from my chemist, and we worked so hard to get it just right. You know, the viscosity. I told him I wanted more peptides, so we added a clinically proven blend of bioidentical as well, not just the human stem cell conditioned media with the real stuff, over 10,000, but I also wanted the best of what man can do, which is what Dr. Sturm has, Dr. Bader. So I'm like, well, let's also put some of this in. So we literally, the whole goal of mine was to create the most potent healthy aging serum in existence. I also added different levels of hyaluronic acid. Carrie just said she stopped using Retin-A. Yeah, yay. I'll bet your skin is happy, right? That's it. And I get DMs, people are saying like, when do I use my Retin-A? I'm like, well, you don't need to. Why would you do that? I get DMs like, well, when should I use my peptide serum? I'm like, you don't need to. Why would you do that? This is a multitasker, and it's derived from what those things wish they were derived from, right? They're just trying to imitate the real stuff. We have the real stuff. Nothing works better or more holistically with your skin than the human mesenchymal stem cell that created your skin. Did you know that? Created your skin. The mesenchymal stem cell is what you were born with. It becomes your heart, your hair, your gallbladder, your liver, your teeth, everything, your skin. So it has the capacity to deliver those factors back into your skin to regenerate. And let's also talk about all the awards. So thankful that I was able to get this in the hands of the top beauty editors who are sent so many products where they too know that this is out of its league. This is medical grade, meaning this is actually injected in the veins at my stem cell research lab. I'm the one that comes in and says, let's put it in the serum. This is truly medical grade. And I mean that in the truest sense, not in a marketing sense like other brands who only sell to doctors. That's not medical grade. All right, so yes, Carrie just said yes. I'm trying to read. Da, 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 da. These are great. Thank you guys. Feel free to ask me questions as I'm going. My husband says I have ADD, which I think is perfect for lives, right? Because I could be talking. He just said 100%. So I could be talking and then I read something, right? Because I need more things going on. And I look and I read and then I'll answer. And then I come back to kind of what I was saying, hopefully. And if I don't, please remind me. All right. So, guys, don't you want a code? Would you like a code for a discount today? It's Cinco de Mayo. I have my tassels on. This is my favorite holiday. And I want to give you a code. So the code, you ready? You won't need to write it down. It's pretty simple. It's May, right? It's the month of May. May 15. So if you type in on angelacollia.com, May 15, you'll get 15% off if you're watching on Instagram and you go to my website. If you're on my website right now, you can just watch and shop. You can just boom, boom, boom. It'll be automatic. And this goes for everything. All right, so it looks like Team Angela Collia is answering questions. I love that. Okay, so Linda, hello from Vancouver, Canada. Do we ship to Canada? Yes, we do. See, I just asked my husband. All right, guys, so happy Cinco de Mayo. Yes, I'm wearing my Cinco de Mayo dress. I look like Frida Kahlo, kind of, right? If I did my eyebrows, did my hair straight. Okay, so let's answer more questions. I want to talk about nutrition today because that really does affect your skin. Hi, sorry, can you please tell me the name of the sunscreen again? Think of integrity, right? That's one of my favorite words, integrity, when someone has integrity. Well, this is Suntegrity. That sunscreen that I love, it's called Suntegrity. Suntegrity. It's an orange and silver packaging, Suntegrity. Sold at Credo Beauty, and also go to their website, support the brand. All right, so we have, if you're on my website, we have some press popping up. We did this beautiful photo shoot. Have you guys seen the photo shoot? I think it's on our cover of our website right now. Those beautiful women are my clients. Truly, I know you think those are all like models, but some of them are models, but those are my clients. So anyway, they are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and I want to talk about health because we're preparing, and this is going to freak you out. I want you to get ready for this. We are literally at this age, if you're in your 40s and 50s, you are preparing for your 60s. I know it's freaky to even say that and think about, but at this moment, I'm 52. At this moment, I am preparing for my 60s. What does that mean? That means that I have to exercise and eat right. So my 60s, I will be flexible, I will be healthier, and I will be the right weight. So I know your 40s, you kind of, have some wine, pull it back. But this is the time when we have to start thinking of our aging process and how we're going to feel. So I'm going to recommend some foods to snack on because snacking is a lovely thing. And I'm also going to talk about Ozempic because that's a big, talking point right now. And if you are getting on Ozempic, which has been known to help with heart and stroke cases because obviously you're losing the weight. When all of that is on your organs, it's not healthy. and it's been used for diabetics. So no judgment here. If you are going on Ozempic, just know it's not the magic bullet you think it is. You have to start, the minute you start your Ozempic, you have to start eating right immediately. You don't just have like a couple nachos instead of a whole plate. Because the minute you go off of this stuff, you're going to have the whole plate again. So we're going to talk about now just making good habits and what good foods will help with our skin. I mean, you can buy the Cell Forte serum, you can buy my cleansing oil, you can buy these things, but if you're not eating right and taking care of the inside, which also represents the outside, I think you're wasting your money. So what I want you to do is make a commitment right here and now for what you're putting inside your body too, and the exercise you're doing. All right, someone just ordered Smart. She probably used the code MAY15. Use the code MAY15 at checkout. All right, so here's some of my favorite go-to snacks, why I like them, and another order. You guys are ordering Smart. Use the code MAY15. You'll get 15% off and free shipping, all right? So let me show you my favorite snack, bar none, in the middle of the day. Blueberries and almonds. And notice that there's a lot more blueberries than there are almonds because you don't want to have too many almonds because that's just a little too much. When I want to show you what I do, I like to sprinkle the almonds over the blueberries and just have a few at a time. Now, with the almonds, it's going to help to fill me up. It's also delivering these essential fatty acids that my skin and my body and my health needs, my heart. The blueberries are delivering all of these yummy antioxidants without a ton of calories and without a ton of sugar. So I know you love a lot of other fruits, but just kind of be mindful of how much sugar is in them. Berries tend to be better. I almost got some strawberries today, but I have so many blueberries. Blueberries are my favorite. They're brain food, right? We need healthy brains, which is a whole nother discussion about healthy brains, which is something we all need to be aware of as well. Yeah. I'm eating. I better not talk with my mouth though. Feel free to ask me any skincare questions. There, I just swallowed. Now I'm gonna have a sip. So that's my snack. Salmon is great to have for dinner, also filled with a lot of essential fatty acids. I like to have fish at least 2 times a week. Movement has to be at least almost every day. All right, so now if you're on my website, you can see we're going to talk about the science behind Cell Forte. So let's pull it up right here. What's unique about Cell Forte serum is everything, right? I mean, everything. It's derived from human mesenchymal stem cell conditioned media. Truly medical grade. But also what's unique about it is I'm making it available to you, meaning it's a luxury, beautiful experience, the highest quality. And you can tell a woman designed the model. You can tell I wanted you to feel elegant when you use this serum. It's also extremely lightweight. It's first to skin. You see how lightweight it is? It's first to skin. And it's not going to rest on top. You're not going to feel it. A lot of serums on the market are filled with silicones and glycerin that can be heavy. So you think, because you don't know, if you put it on and you feel like it's kind of glazing you and there's like something on top sitting here, that's a good anti-aging serum, especially if there's dimethicone and silicones, because that's kind of a temporary pushing out of, coating the fine lines. Well, I have news. That's not. One, it's a barrier. Your skin can't even breathe. It doesn't even, when it goes down the sink, it doesn't even dissolve in the oceans. It's like it's a man-made synthetic. It's not going to help your skin. It's not skincare. My serum goes into your skin. It's like a drink of water, and it's lightweight, so you can layer. All right, guys, you can layer, meaning you put the Souffle moisturizer on after, which also is 15% off today with May 15. It's a souffle. I'm gonna need a drink, I can tell. Water. Okay, and then after that, you put a little bit of the oil. This is the Daily Botanical Serum. This is all organic. Absolutely beautiful. It smells like a spa. I literally wanted to recreate the spa experience. There is Lang Lang frankincense, all organic with rosehip, which is very high in vitamin C, and sea buckthorn, which is extremely high in vitamin C and A. So what I like to do, this is also 15% off. Just use the code MAY15 at checkout, month of May, Cinco de Mayo. All right, so you apply the beautiful lightweight oil, it goes right into the skin. And now I'm going to grab the cryo. Now the cryo is also 15% off today if you use the code May15. So get yourself your own Mother's Day present. Get your mother, your sister who's a mother, or just anyone you love the cryo for 15% off, along with the skincare 15% off. Only for the next 2 hours. Use the code May15. Yeah, Linda just said, what about bacon? Haha, Linda, no bacon. I know. She said it's so hard to eat well. It is hard. And forgive yourself if you have that breakfast burrito loaded with bacon. Yeah. Forgive yourself and just get better the next day. You'll feel better. Okay, so I'm going to give you a demo of the Gold Cryo, right? Because I just used the Daily Botanical Serum Oil, which is $150, but it's 15% off for the next 2 hours. Use the code May15. This is $70. The Souffle Moisturizer, which I love. There's obviously no silicones. There's no fragrance, so it pairs well with all of this. And it has goat milk and vitamin C. And this is always first. This is going to change your life. This is the Stella Forte Serum. And then you want to just glide over. I'm reading now. Carrie, I love all your products, Angela. I have to run now and pick up my dog. Oh, but I just ordered more of the Souffle Moisturizer and Cleanser. Yay, Carrie. Thank you. And I just got to say, when you said I have to run and pick up my dog, isn't that just like the most exciting moment? Like when my dogs need to go to the bath. But when you pick up your dog from like the groomers, you're just like, where did it go? Anyway, Carrie, thank you for joining. All right, so we carry a lot of tension. When I give massages during the facials, I really focus on the temples because that's where we carry so much tension. So when you're home, I want you to either massage yourself in this area or use the Gold Cryo, which feels insanely good because it's so cold. These were not even in the refrigerator. They stay cold. These are dipped in gold. They're really lovely. They're cold. If you want them super cold, cryo cold, they do come in a case and you can put them in the freezer. And make sure you have a product on underneath so they can glide easily. But I'm going to walk you through the massage, how to use them. There's a liquid inside that does freeze, so they will retain their cold temperatures if you have them in the freezer. All right, let's go. This is the first step. Oh my God, this feels so good. So what I'm doing, can you see? I just put, whoa! It is ergonomically designed to move with the contours of your face, right? There, like we aren't straight. Like those rollers are ridiculous. Like how do you get those huge rollers around your face? These are moved, or they move with the contour of your face. These are the esthetician actual like design. And what I love is to focus in this area where I carry so much tension, and it helps with puffiness and dark circles and lymphatic drainage. To drain, you want to drop all the way down, just like this. This is right, you need somewhere to move the fluid retention. So let's just say I had some big bags here. I had too much salt last night. I would do this to alleviate the tension of my eye just from reading my cell phone or the New York Times I had today. But you just want to go like this and go outward. And then for the puffiness, you want to lightly glide. You don't need to press hard. The lymphatic system is right at the edge of your face. It's right there. You don't need to press hard. And then you want to drop below. You want to drop because oh, someone else just ordered. All right, you guys, I hope you're using that code May15. You get 15% off all the Angela Collier skincare and this tool and the gorgeous, beautiful rose quartz eye mask, which is a great idea for Mother's Day, that rose quartz eye mask, by the way, too. So check that out if you're on the website. All right, so this is where your lymph node is. So you want to bring it here to drain. So just lightly glide, just like this. Oh, have a great day, Carrie. Thank you. Now, let me show you a brow lift. You ready to be freaked out? We do this every morning. I love to do the cryo in the morning because they're cold and it's really a wake me up. I'm about to show you my brow lift move. You see that? It's higher. Look at that. Dude, look at I just did this. I said dude and my husband just looked like he thought I was just talking to him. I know there's lots of people on here. There. So that's one side, and now I'm going to match the other. You can use your fingers if you don't have this. Just this light little massage up. You want to train the face. You want to go up. Everything is up. We are fighting gravity. There. So now they match. So now we have like this instant little eyebrow lift, which makes you look younger and more awake and more alert. And that just feels really good. So this is an investment. This is $125, but it's 15% off today if you use the code MAY15 at checkout. Or if you're watching on my website, it's automatic. And this is like the most beautiful gift. It comes in this really chic black packaging. So it's great to have on hand just for a gift if someone's birthday is coming up. It's like amazing. And these have won a lot of awards too for Best Cryo. All right, and I do them over the skincare. So let's just recreate your own facial at home. So how do you start? In the evening, I'll use the Neroli cleansing oil, extremely lightweight. I'll massage it into my skin, and then I'll add water, massage again, and then it emulsifies and gets light to where you can use a wet washcloth to remove. And then it's completely removed, and it did a second step, so you don't need to use another cleanser. Someone else just purchased. You're smart. I hope you bought the Cell Forte serum. It said one item. I hope you got the Cell Forte serum, because if you type in the code May15 for the next 2 hours, so until 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, you can get 15% off because you're watching this, and I appreciate that. So feel free to ask me more questions. Oh, someone just said, what do you feel about Botox between the eyebrows? She probably means the 11s. I mean, if you were the type that goes like this all the time, you know, is always making that face, it's just going to get worse. So you might want to talk to your derm about that or your plastic surgeon about that. That does make sense. Okay, but don't get too much because you don't want anyone to think you've got a bunch of Botox in your face. It's not necessary. So, all right, so May 15, you can get 15% all of the goodness. And the order is the Allure Best of Beauty Cleanser for an oil cleanser. But it's not really just an oil cleanser. When you add water and you emulsify the second step and you remove it, you don't need a second cleanse. So this is your cleanser. And if you are over 40, you should be using something like this to put back in the essential fatty acids. You don't need a gel cleanser to foam. You don't need another foaming cleanser to dry and strip. You want something that will cleanse really beautifully, but not strip your barrier. And this is ideal for that. And it's all organic. Oh, and it smells like fresh neroli. Absolutely beautiful. My favorite quote is from Glamour magazine. They said this is something a rich bitch would use. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. All right, so that's the first step, which it is kind of really fancy, so it does feel that way. It lasts forever, by the way, at least 3.5 months. I know, it's expensive. It's $80, but it's all organic and absolutely beautiful. It is a spa-like cleanse. It'll last a few months. And if you use the code May15 when you go shopping today until 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, May15, you'll get 15% off and free shipping. And I warn you, you won't go back. Once you start using my skincare, you're not going to want to go try other products because you're getting such great results. Look at the reviews on my website too. Just saying. Okay, so this is first. And then, and also, you don't need to cleanse in the morning. I didn't use this morning. I use it at night. If you're over 30, 40, and you're not breaking out and you tend to be on the drier side, please don't cleanse in the morning. There's no need to. If you did a thorough cleanse at night with your Neroli cleansing oil, you've applied your products. And I get people that say, like, well, what if I used retinol at night and I need to cleanse it off in the morning? Oh my God. Well, I'm like, well, why are you putting something on your face that you want to get off in the morning? Maybe you shouldn't be putting that on your face. It's my attitude. And by the way, it does go in your face. Anyway, so after the Neroli cleansing oil at night, you apply the beautiful Cell Forte serum. This has medical grade human stem cell derived conditioned media with thousands of growth factors, exosomes, different levels of hyaluronic acid. It replaces 4 products. It's a 4-in-1. It replaces your vitamin C. What do you want vitamin C for? No, it's to stimulate collagen synthesis. It's to brighten the skin, remove pigmentation. Well, it also can sensitize your skin depending on the vitamin C form. And I don't really think it does all of that stuff. This actually does. in a beautiful way and keeps it hydrated, never sensitizing. It replaces the retinol. That just goes without saying. Like, I've never been a fan of retinol. I don't like the side effects. I think it doesn't make sense because no one lives in a bubble. Sensitizing your barrier with all those chemicals is not a great idea. I don't care what anyone says. If you can do it in a way that is human derived, not man-made in a lab, that doesn't sensitize your barrier, but stimulates collagen, actually adds to hydration, reduces pigmentation, all the while waking up and your skin looking younger every time you look in the mirror, retinol can't compete with that. It can't. So if you have retinol, please just start putting it somewhere else on your body, finish it off, and just use the Cell Forte serum as a 4-in-1. So it replaces your hyaluronic acid, it replaces your retinol, your vitamin C, and any other competitor doctor brand that has peptides in it. Look at the ingredient list. You'll see I've added a beautifully clinically proven blend of all of those peptides. So you have it all here. And that's why the results are so good, how it replaces so many products. And it's first to market with medical grade real stuff, right? The real stuff. Human stem cell conditioned media, DNA free, with thousands of growth factors, thousands of exosomes. What are exosomes? They're little communicators. They're little gossip chicks saying, hey, look younger, get better. Let me deliver these things to you. That's what it does to your skin. And there's so many benefits from using this serum, and you'll see once you start using it. So if you want to try it, use the code May15 because you're watching this. Catherine just said, best products ever. Please buy. Amazing. Your skin will thank you. Catherine, I don't know you, but I love you. Thank you for saying that. And it just makes me, her name is Catherine. She has a beautiful last name, Magastrini. Anyway, Catherine, thank you. I really appreciate that because it's just trying it for yourself. I can sit here and say all that I want all day, but you have to try it. And once you try it, you're going to freak out. And I call it a what the F serum. I don't want to say the word right now, but I call it a what the F serum because after about a month, you're like, I think this is kind of working. And then after 2 months, it's actually 3 months, you're like, what the F? Because you look in the mirror, like I had 2 spots. I mean, I'm 52. I had 2 spots of hyperpigmentation from the sun, from driving. I've always told my clients, you're never going to remove that with anything over the counter. You've got to go get laser. Completely gone. Cell Forte serum. Someone just asked if I ship to Germany as well. Yes, please look at the website. We do ship to Germany. Yeah, so super lightweight. And let's just say you have a different cleanser, that's fine. This plays well with other products, but this is your go-to. This is the hero. But please, when you can, fold in the other skincare because I don't know what other skincare you're using. And if it has like a bunch of silicones in it, you're not going to get the best benefits. So we want your skincare to be pure and potent and healthy. And you don't need a lot of skincare. You just need good skincare. Every single product is award-winning from my collection. You don't need a lot of products. You just need good products. So use the code May15 at checkout. You'll get 15% off the Cell Forte serum, the Allure Beauty award winner cleansing oil, the most beautiful oil you'll ever use, very lightweight, Lang Lang frankincense, all organic. It has rosehip, very high in vitamin A and vitamin C, and also sea buckthorn, very high in vitamin C. So that's your oil, last step. And then the Souffle Moisturizer, which is the most delicious moisturizer you'll ever try. You do not need a lot of product. A little goes a long way. So we're showing, if you're watching on the website, we're showing our lab, how we derive the human mesenchymal stem cell conditioned media. Literally hazmat-like conditions, all the scientists, they ship this frozen because they're exosomes. They have to remain stable at a certain temperature. So these are shipped frozen on ice to my chemist who has experience in formulating. So it's really about using the best of the scientists to extract the exosomes and growth factors to make sure they're potent. And that's why they're derived in this, not a big steel vat like a couple of my competitors who happen to use human stem cell derived. I think there's 1 or 2, and they're only sold in doctor's offices. And they're much less expensive. And the reason being is because they're not doing it by hand where they're looking at the stem cells, the scientists. Look at the stem cells to see viability. So we have lot to lot consistency. So your next bottle of Cell Forte serum will be just as potent as the one that you had prior. All right, someone just ordered 4 items. Smart. I hope you use the code May15. May15 at checkout. So if you're on my website, you can see we're showing our lab. That's our actual stem cell research lab. And he's carrying a bunch of these, and he's in a hazmat suit. It's legit. I can't wait to go back there. I want to do some more filming when I go back. Oh, Judith! Judith is here. She just said, I am blessed to be a client of Angela. Thank you, Judith. I met Judith through Seema at Violet Gray. She referred my product, and Judith found out I'm still giving facials to some people, some select people like Judith. And she was just in yesterday. I just gave her a facial. And Judith has the rose quartz eye mask too. She loves that. Very soothing. The crystals are so cold and it just feels so good on the eyes. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Feel free to ask me any more skincare questions. It's got a comment from one of my clients, which is cool. She's on my website watching right now. So this is a gold cryo. This is cold, and you can put it in the freezer, or you can put it in the refrigerator, or just leaving it out, it's cold. And you just want to glide over kind of like 2 big spoons. And if you don't have this, look, someone else just bought. You guys are taking advantage of this. So use the code May15, go shopping until 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. You can get 15% off just using the code May, as in the month May, 15. And yes, I'm dressed for Cinco de Mayo. And I'm going to tell you kind of what I did last year for Cinco de Mayo in terms of what I ate, because I love Mexican food. It's my comfort food. I'm sure I had something very unhealthy, right? I just know I did, because it's an excuse to be unhealthy, Cinco de Mayo. But this year, I'm going to make fresh, like either shrimp fajitas or like a shrimp Mexican inspired salad, like with beautiful bell pepper, corn, black beans, grilled shrimp. So we're going healthy this Cinco de Mayo. And why am I going healthy? Because it affects everything. It affects how I'm going to age. It affects how I'm going to feel. And these are all choices within your control, which is the beauty. We are in control of what we put in our bodies and also what we put in our skin. And I don't know about you, but I want to feel good and I like to look good as long as possible. Okay, feel free to ask me any questions. Andy just said, Andy, she spelled it like Andy McDowell. Andy, love your products. First received through Pink Panel. I don't know what that means, a pink panel. Sounds good to me. Please let me know what the pink panel is. Now I'm curious. Someone else just ordered. Yay, we are selling lots with 15% off today. So just use the code May15. You can get any of the Angela Collier products 15% off and free shipping. Okay? Free shipping. Another one. You guys are on fire. I love it because on my Instagram it pops down so I can see. I literally feel like I'm on QVC in my living room, which is nice. Like, I went on QVC a few times. It's very stressful. This is not stressful. I'm just talking with you, and I couldn't really talk with you on QVC anyway. Pink Panel is a skin testing program. I appreciate the opportunity to try your product. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you tried it on Pink Panel. Awesome. Ooh. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining. We have a few more minutes. That means I've been talking for 41 minutes. And I'm here to answer your questions. So now is your chance. All right. So, so feel free to use the. All right. Here. Pretend you're in my treatment room. This is what I would recommend for your skin type. All right. Let's say you're over 40. All right. I'm assuming you are. I wouldn't watch me if I'm under 40. So anyway, here's what I recommend if you're over 40. I want you to use the cleansing oil. See that oil? It's like really lightweight. It's not heavy. I'm not using cheap oils like a lot of the cleansers, even the expensive cleansing oils. They throw in like olive oil because it's a big bottle and they want to fill it up. Olive oil is great if you're a salad, right? Not for, my husband just laughed. It's funny. Not if you're like a face. Okay, so I recommend this at night. You don't need to cleanse in the morning if you're over 40, if you're not sweating all night and if you're not acneic. Trust me, I haven't washed my face in the morning for 30 years. Truly. You don't need to. If you cleansed at night, you're not on the elements, you don't have makeup on, you're not like driving around, you're not in the sun, there's no sunscreen, you've done a thorough cleanse, you've applied your products, you get up and you jump right into your Cell Forte serum. I literally have a bottle next to my bed. And I have one in the bathroom. Where else do I have one? And a living room. I'm the founder. I can do that. Okay. So here we go. So this is first to skin. So literally when you wake up, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Put it on your neck too, please. And then you wait just a moment. And then I would recommend the Souffle Moisturizer. And a little goes a long way. You do not need a lot of this. This will last you forever. Use this as your eye cream too. Use it as a lip treatment too. You don't need to buy an eye cream if your concern is dehydration here and also wrinkles. This is something you can bring all the way up because there's no fragrance. It's going to irritate the eye area. There's no silicones to cause little milia. And it's instantly clinically proven to instantly hydrate and moisturize the skin. So bring it all the way up. So for $70, you've got your eye cream, you've got your lip treatment, and you've got your moisturizer and your neck cream. And then your final step is the Daily Botanical Serum, which is 150. It's all organic, and it has ylang ylang, frankincense, rosehip, and sea buckthorn and meadow foam. So those are your steps. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I love to do when I'm feeling extra dry. Okay. Watch this. I'm going to put the souffle right there. Goat milk, vitamin C, aloe. And then I'm going to put a few drops. There's no fragrance, by the way. And I'm going to put a few drops of the Daily Botanical Serum oil. Now I am customizing. This is my palette, mixing it in. It smells divine. I can smell the ylang ylang and frankincense. Judith, if you're still watching, you should do this. This is great for your neck. So now I'm just making a custom neck. It's a little thicker. It has lots of the essential fatty acids from the oil. And I just made this thick, yummy cream. And that was my neck cream. This has been great, says Linda. Thank you for all these tips. You're welcome. Oh, Judith said will do. So Judith, you were watching. You did see that. Great. All right. So, oh, someone just said, Catherine said, please use no other cleanser out there. Neroli oil, cleansing oil is the star cleanser, period. Nighttime only. Catherine, thank you. Andy just said, I am 64. What other products do you advise? Love the Souffle Moisturizer. Okay, so if you're 64, Andy, I just kind of went through it. That's what you do. So the Neroli cleansing oil at night. You don't need to cleanse in the morning. You apply it to your face. If you wear makeup, it's going to dissolve it. I can even do my eye makeup. It doesn't even irritate, and I have sensitive eyes. Massage it in, grab some water, and go back in and massage again. It'll emulsify and get lighter. Then remove with a wet washcloth. Okay, Andy? And then when your skin is clean at night, I want you to put this on. This is always on clean, dry skin. So this is the magic sauce. This is what you apply. This is the beautiful stem cell conditioned media, human exosome, DNA-free, 4-time award winner since we launched it, Violet Grey serum. So this replaces retinol, vitamin C, hyaluronic, peptide serum, everything. This is your multitasker. So please apply this. Use the code MAY15 for the next hour and a half to get this at 15% off. May 15, all of the skincare. So this is the second step, Cell Forte Serum, super lightweight. It's going to go right into your skin, almost water-like. You're like, what is this? And then all of a sudden you start to see your face like start to look way younger, and you're like, I don't know what that is, but it's working. That's what's going to happen. So this is what you do. Even sensitive skins. If you are prone to redness, there are cytokines in here that calm redness and inflammation. So I don't care how sensitive you are, this is going to work with your skin. I work on some of the most sensitive faces in the industry in Hollywood. They are amazed by this. Me too. I have no more redness, thank God. And then the final step, and if you are 64, you're going to want this. This is the oil. So this is also 15% off. This is a beautiful lightweight oil. And that's it. And just have fun. Those are all the things you need. You know, give yourself facial massage, go like this. There. And just eat healthy. These are my snacks today. Blueberries, almonds. If you're hungry, this is a great little snack to fill you up really quick. Filled with antioxidants, give you energy, you have essential fatty acids. Try and have a healthy Cinco de Mayo. I know, I love these dresses. I've been wearing these little like Frida Kahlo dresses for the last few years, but I really bring them out on Cinco de Mayo. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Remember, the code is May15. I'll have it active until 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, where you can use all of the products. Just type in May15, you'll get 15% off. And we did have a lot of orders, so be patient. If you're I'm not Amazon, so it may not arrive tomorrow, but be patient with your orders because they will arrive. And we just had a lot go through just now. So be sure to type in the code May15 so you get 15% off and free shipping. And less is more. You don't need a lot of products. All right, Andy said, got it. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye, Judith. Bye, Andy. Bye, Catherine. Who else do we have? Claire, Karen, Bree. Thank you all for joining. I will keep this on my Instagram, and the code May15 will be active until 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. All right. Have a great day. Bye.
Just for the sake of changing. Just for the sake of changing. Just for the sake of